Canelo Alvarez, it's looking bad. Demetrius Andrade and Team David Benavidez, they both say F Canelo Alvarez. That's what I want to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys throw a like on the video. Hit the like button. It goes a long way to promote the channel. Subscribe. It's free. Now, yesterday, they did a David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade initial press conference. And I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. I think it's an amazing fight. You got two guys. They were pretty close in height. David Benavidez, you know, you can tell he's a little bit taller, but Andrade was like right here. They both have, I guess you could say, like a contrasting different styles, but I think the two styles should gel well and make for a fun fight. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. You guys are saying, but Ego, what does this have to do with Canelo Alvarez? Payday. You want payday? I know that. Canelo Alvarez is the super middleweight. So this is the division that David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade are fighting at. 168 pounds. So this has everything to do with Canelo Alvarez because, again, he is the undisputed champion. If you're new to boxing, what that means is Canelo Alvarez in the 4-belt era, Canelo Alvarez has all of the belts and he's, I guess you could say, reigns supreme. However, this is why I don't personally get belt happy, because despite Canelo having all this hardware, I don't know that he's the best guy at super middleweight. And that's where the politics come into play. The reason being, if you looked at Canelo, he targeted a division at the time that was pretty dry. So he fought a lot of similar styles because those guys had the belts or had access to the belts and politics. So he fought a bunch of European, Eastern European, or just Caucasian fighters to become undisputed. Now, I get it. Some people are going to say, oh, but he fought Jermell Charlo in his last fight. He fought a black American fighter, but he also fought somebody who's foreign to the division that he's in. So I'm not going to give that a lot of praise. Yes, Charlo is a great fighter. Yes, Jermell Charlo did his thing at 154, but we're talking about different weight classes, right? You guys can say whatever you want, but weight matters. And I keep telling you guys the same thing. I mean, what world do we live in where weight doesn't matter? You can just weigh whatever you want. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm supposed to credit every single win the same. And I know the Canelo Cinnabons, the Canelo Man fans, they have a hard time embracing what I'm saying. They get angry. But let me find a different way to phrase it. We'll use somebody that I know a lot of the Canelo fans, especially the radical ones, don't like, which is Floyd Mayweather. If Floyd Mayweather were to be at 47 and then he fought Pitbull Cruz and moved him from lightweight to 147, would you give him credit? You know, would you give him immense credit? Now, I know some people are going to bring up the Floyd Mayweather versus Juan Manuel Marquez. Floyd, he did fight Marquez, who was the best lightweight at the time. And then he moved up and they fought at a catchweight. But here's the difference. The thing that kind of evens that out is the mere fact that if you know your boxing, when Floyd fought Marquez, he had actually retired, I believe, after the Ricky Hatton fight. This is off the top of my head. So Floyd was inactive. He wasn't even an active fighter he had retired after the Ricky Hatton fight. So he hadn't fought in like 2 years, you know? And then also Marquez, we know that his power carried up because later on he fought Manny Pacquiao, the guy who always gave him issue, and they gave each other issue and put on some classic fights, 4 of them. Marquez knocked out Pacquiao viciously, and that didn't even come close to happening to Floyd Mayweather. Or we can use a contemporary fighter, Jaron Boots Ennis. If he fought a guy coming up from lightweight, I mean, not only would Jaron Ennis win, but I think it would be more violent than Canelo versus the junior middleweight, Jermell Charlo. It's probably not going to go 12 rounds. So back to David Benavidez and Andrade. They're really setting a great standard for the super middleweight division, and I love it. David Benavidez has had a very tough schedule this year, taking on Caleb Plant, and then now he's taking on Demetrius Andrade. This is what boxing should be about. Great fights like this, Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. Even though that didn't turn out to be an amazing fight, on paper it was a great fight and a fight that needed to happen. Again, Benavidez, he's fighting guys that are kind of his kryptonite, and you got to give a lot of praise. Demetrius Andrade, I give him a lot of credit. He's called for the big names. He feels he's a boogeyman, and this is what you do when you're a boogeyman. When you finally get a big name, everything makes sense. You sign on the dotted line, and that's why we had a press conference, because both of these gentlemen actually did that. They're also being very respectful towards each other. I mean, they're saying, "Oh, I'm going to win" and things like that, but overall, you could tell there's a level of respect for the other person's arsenal and fight game, and that's cool. You know, not every fight is going to be trash talking and bad blood. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. And in my opinion, with this fight being announced and them doing a press conference, it's putting the super middleweight champion to shame, because again, Canelo's the undisputed champion. He's fighting guys 2 divisions underneath him. Meanwhile, this is the best fight in super middleweight that we've had in quite some time, right? And truth be told, David Benavidez put on 2 of these types of fights in this year. And that was Caleb Plant, bad blood fight, great fight. On paper, people needed to see it. And then now he's fighting Demetrius Andrade. I mean, the only thing he could have did that would even top this is if Benavidez were to get Canelo, or if Benavidez were to get David Morrell or something instead of Caleb Plant. But nonetheless, this is a very quality stuff, and I'm looking forward to the fight. Demetrius Andrade, he's a slick, awkward guy. You don't really know what's next. Both guys are confident. Somebody's O's got to go. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. And I'll keep you guys posted with this fight. I'm definitely checking for this and looking forward to this. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We work.